The Republican rage that now consumes the party is built on betrayal.
We will never give up. We will never concede.
It all began when the intellectual godfather of modern conservatism, William F. Buckley Jr., defined that movement as standing athwart history yelling stop. What Buckley was trying to stop was the New Deal, the expansion of government under Franklin Roosevelt. He was also referring to the growing secularization of society. His first book, God and Man at Yale, published in 1951, was a diatribe against what he believed were the anti-Christian and anti-capitalist forces at the nation's best universities. Buckley yelled stop again during the Civil Rights Movement, writing in 1957 that the South must prevail because the more advanced white race had an obligation and right to rule over others. He changed his mind during the mid-1960s, but many conservatives remained staunchly opposed to the landmark civil rights bills of 1964 and 65. In other words, the modern Republican Party has its roots in rebellion against the main currents of change in modern American society: the growth of the welfare state, the secularization of life, and the increasing diversity of American society. The trouble is, most Americans don't agree with that protest. They may express discomfort with the welfare state in theory, but in practice they love Social Security, Medicare, and the rest. Secularization is a force that is sweeping almost all advanced industrial societies, and one government can do little to stop. And America's growing diversity is inevitable in a country built on immigration, and has proved mostly to be a strength, not a weakness. But Republican politicians are now riding the back of a tiger, and they can't get off. Reagan, Gingrich, Trump, all the icons on the right, whip their followers up into a froth of hysteria and promise that they will repeal and reverse most of these terrible trends. But of course it never happens, which makes the Republican base get more and more angry. And as their sense of betrayal grows, so does their sense of desperation that American civilization is in imminent danger of collapse. There is a great and honorable space in America for a party of limited and efficient government that values traditionalism and that believes that social change should take place slowly and organically. But that's different from a band of ideological warriors with apocalyptic visions that fear the end of days, see opponents as traitors and devils, and believes that all methods are sanctioned in its battle to save civilization and itself. In short, the Republican Party needs to have a political exorcism, drive out its demons, and come to terms with the modern world. I'm Fareed Zakaria. Thanks for watching.